boys and girls. Welcome to round number 9 of season 2 of the TTFL League at Silverstone. Tonight, you have joining the commentary box with me, Steph, and Blizzard. Good evening, Blizzard. How are you doing?
Great. First time commentating on this.
How are you feeling? I've done that on Tuesday on the behalf with Kieran doing TTL. Hopefully, you should be doing okay. Just be yourself, you'll be all good.
Yep.
Looking forward to the race tonight.
Oh, I have some predictions.
Who has some predictions? We'll hear about that in a second. Now we're just going to go run through of the driver standings and the constructors from round 8, with Lambo driving for Haas with 140 points at the top of the table. Second with CG for the Mercedes with 111. Kieran in the third for the Williams for 90. Crazy Legs in fourth for Toro Rosso with 81. Squeezy Lemon for Red Bull in fifth with 68. With Ollie P in sixth for McLaren with 48. Blizzard in seventh, who's a reserve, who's also joined me in the box with 43 points. Eighth is Spike for Renault with 41. Ninth place we got Maze with Mercedes, 35 points. 10th we got F3 for Sauber with 26. 11th we've got Carr, who's a reserve with 25 points. For Shunt in 12th for Force India for 16th. 13th we got C3 for Toro Rosso with 14 points. 14th place we got Hamburg for Sauber for 12 points. 15th place we've got Reed Nation with Williams with 9 points, also joint with Alan Kay for Force India with 9 points. Vader Sippo is 17th for the McLaren with 8 points, with Alpine, who's retired, also with 8 points. We have Passels with Renault, who's got 6 points, along with Poe in 20th for Haas with 5. Damien B is also joint with Poe with Ferrari with 5 points. Plaster in 22nd with for Red Bull with 4. SFR Chopper, who's also retired with 2 points, and Orchard David and has been disqualified for communicating too many penalties with 2 points. For the constructors, this is how it all looks up from round 8. Haas is on the top with 153 points, followed by Mercedes in second with 146. Toro Rosso in third with 111, with Williams in fourth with 99. Sauber in fifth place with 89, with Red Bull in sixth with 72. The McLarens are in seventh with 55, with the Renault not far behind them with 50 points in eighth. Ninth place we got Force India with 25, and right down the bottom is the Scarlet Ferrari with 8. So that's all the drivers and the constructors' positions of round 8. Now, the Silverstone, being the pinnacle of British home racing sport, literally the historic, started off as a disused airfield, also located in 2 counties, Buckinghamshire and Nottinghamshire. So obviously half the track you're in Buckinghamshire, other half you're in Nottinghamshire.
Tell you what, you're way more protected than me.
Well, I just know a bit of history, mate, with Formula 1, watching it as a kid, you know. Oh.
Only one person, based off the chat, there's only one person who shouldn't be racing.
Oh really? Who have we got that shouldn't be not racing?
D3. He can't race today.
Oh, that's a
He'll be
shame.
watching this stream though.
Oh, that is a shame.
He's been messaging me.
Oh, I bet he would have been looking for
that stream.
I bet he'd be like watching it, like keeping himself occupied. I bet he wish he could race in tonight, especially at Silverstone, being a good driver's track with famous corners like Maggots and Beckett's, Corpse, Stowe, Hanging Straight, Wellington Straight, Lovefields, Clapham Vale.
This track's really hard to get right around here. Plaster as always well today.
Oh yes.
I'm really watching that. Following my footsteps.
Indeed. But if you get like the line set up right for the around a quali lap, you can just blitz around and get a good lap time. The weather report today for the race is dry, so drivers will probably be quite relieved that it's a dry track, because obviously when it's a rain in Silverstone, it don't just rain, it just pours.
Weird conditions. Completely clear.
Most of it is mostly sunny with parts of light cloud here and there, but shouldn't affect the cars too much.
I like how in the link of the live stream it says at the start of the end.
Oh, it's all good, mate. It is all good. We're just literally waiting for a couple of minutes now, just waiting for like the last remaining drivers to join up, and hopefully we should be good to go.
Is there any reserves racing? Let me just check. Okay, that's not loading. Go the other way.
Having fun with technology there, are you, Blizzard? But no, it'll be all good with Silverstone. Hopefully, we should get some good, nice action, some good overtakes, and some good lap times. So who do you reckon, and before we go into qualifying and Blizzard, who do you reckon will be your man to be on pole?
Poe seemed to be quite confident. Maybe qualifying. He's bottles in the race though, so I'm not sure about the race win. Probably gonna go on with Lambo.
You're gonna go with Lambo. Okie dokie. I reckon. Obviously, by looking around, I've got a choice of two. I'll probably say CJ and Kieran in between the two, but I'll probably say I'll go for Kieran and see what he can do for the Williams.
How many points is Spike on?
Spike, give me 2 seconds. Spike is in 8th place with 41 points.
Oh. That's that. I thought he'd be doing better than that. High expectations for Spike this race then.
He is a reigning world champion as well, so.
Yep. So it looks like we're readying up now.
It looks like we are.
Amazing.
Happy days. It looks like.
I just on. Oh my.
What have you done?
Almost bottled that.
Don't. I need you here, box.
I just pressed stop spectating.
Yeah, do not do that. Whatever do not do that. Just let everyone else ready up and we'll just go from there.
I'm sorry, this is my second time ever commentating, so I'm just so used to pressing ready up.
We all know that feeling, mate. It's all good.
While we're in the loading, I'll go get something.
No worries. No worries.
And then I'll be ready.
Happy days. Go stock up on food. Now I just got to literally skip this bit so I don't get flagged up for any copyrights or FOM. And it all should be all good for qualifying.
Right. Perfect timing.
Happy days, good timing, mate, good timing. Just about to go start. And there we go, just skip that out so nobody didn't saw the logos or trademarks and copyright schemes, so happy days.
I don't know why there's a bot for that really.
I have no idea, but they all just want to protect themselves, like, you know. So there we go. Qualifying for the British Grand Prix. Just waiting on the drivers to start venturing up from the pit lanes and see what tyres they go on.
Right, I think there's one of the Red Bulls coming out, yeah. The Red Bull that's coming out is Squeezy. Squeezy's coming out.
You reckon Squeezy?
Yeah,
Benzi's
Squeezy will be first. There he goes. In that Red Bull.
In the Red Bull it is. And he has selected the super soft tyres. Hoping to try to go for one run and then go back in and have another run. Also, seeing Ollie P and Invader going on softs. What do you think of that one in Blizzard?
Oh, it's risky, but they'll be flying on those supers at the end. It's possible to do one stop from softs to supers and supers to softs. So,
trying to go for the alternative strategy. But most of the field is all literally going out on supers. Hope you just set a banker lap and then go again blitz around on the second set.
McLarens came out the pits at the exact same time. They're right behind each other.
Yeah, that is a known glitch. Yeah, if you've come out at the same time as your teammate. I had that a few times.
Only two people are the two McLarens on softs.
Well, that'd be interesting. They'll be the ones to be watching in the race. See how they qualify. If they only just do the run on softs.
Right. Let's get on board with Squeezy then.
Well, Squeezy's just coming through Chapel. Now just heading on to the hangar straight. And he'll be the first one to go around setting a lap time.
Squeezy's really quick on getting out. He got out first in Mexico as well.
Yeah, he's one of the good quicker drivers. One of the drivers. Teammates with Darren Sinclair in the TTL. Let's see what he can do. Now we're on board with him. Go watch him around do the hot lap. Let's go over the start finishing line just about now. Heading down into turn 1, known as Abbey. Takes it nice and fine. Going into round turn 2. Can easily lose your back end round there. Now going into turn 3. Just missed the apex on that a little bit. Then going into turn 4. Touching the apex, nicely done on the exit. Nice clean exit for the Wellington straight. DRS is now active. Heading down towards Brooklands. And clips the apex there, nicely done. Now into Lovefields. Takes a little bit of a wider line, but hopefully gives him a good exit. Just goes a little bit wide there, but still keeps the car going. Now onto the old start finishing straight. And then heading into the old famous turn 1 of Cops on the old layout. Goes a little bit wide, back in just a little bit wavy, but still keeps it going. Now through Maggotts and Beckett's. Quick change of direction, and now into Chapel. The car looks so great going through there. Literally grips. Now down there, hangar straight, heading towards Stowe. Fastest point of the track. Take Stowe, nicely done. And the A6 all good. Now coming into Club and Fail. Clips and 2 curves and see what lap times he does. And it's a 1:28.4. Not bad going.
Crazy.
And Crazy's now gone fast as a 1:27.9. Wow, that was impressive. 1:27.9.
Kieran around the final corner.
Kieran's good. Nicely done, not bad for the Williams driver. Showing his potential for hoping to get pole.
Fletcher. Invalidated lap.
Oh, that's a shame. One car. Oh, and Lambo, 1:27.7.
Championship leader goes provisional pole.
Yeah. So it'll be very interesting.
Who's next?
Got Invader's Ziffo.
Fletcher boys going for another one. Alan Kay.
Alan Kay in 5th.
Both of those. Yep. They're both the soft runners.
1:28.8.
Next cross line. Next cross line's Plaster on the wheel.
Yeah, his first time on the wheel in this race this time. Goes P8, not bad going, 130.7. See if he can improve and go a little bit higher. Try and get in front of the McLarens.
Now it's going to be confusing. I'm
Oh,
used to I'm
Spike.
used to you being in the Renault.
Spike, yeah,
It's
I
going to be
know.
confusing.
Spike is being P1 with a 127.5. That was a good lap there for the reigning world champion.
I'm going to keep on board with Humbug.
I'm back at near the end of the... Where's he at the
He's the
moment?
closest person who hasn't set a lap across the line.
He's just going through Chapel now, going to the home straight. Let's see what lap time we can do. Now we're heading into our
Oh, he's
stove.
aborted it,
Or has he aborted it?
I think. He lifted off down the end of the straight. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
coming in.
he's going into the pits. So as it stands so far, we got Spike in P1, along with CG in P2, Lambo in P3, Crazy in P4, Kieran in P5, Squeezy in P6, Alan Cave in P7, Ollie P in P8, Invader Zippo in P9, Plaster in P10. People haven't set the lap times yet are Poe in 11th, Humbug 12th, Fletcher by 13th, and Maze in 14th. I've got a feeling those bottom four literally doing a one lap run.
This can be an interesting one then. Close to the top.
It'll be very interesting. Oh, looks like we may have a car coming out of the pits. Looks like it is Maze.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's, yep, Maze is coming out to do his run on the set of Super
Do you mind
Swaps.
if I take the commentary for this hot lap?
Yeah, you go for it, mate. You go for it.
Alright. It's my time to shine.
Obviously, he's just going out of the pit, so give him a nearby round, pick it up, and stay.
Yep.
Looks like Maze is just taking a nice gentle approach. Just like ease his tyres.
Alright, so. Three validations.
3 validations. Ooh.
One from each McLaren and Fletcher boys.
This will be interesting. Hopefully, the boys can get the laps out and get it going. So, Blizzard, being new as a driver, known as myself, how vital is it for qualifying in terms of prepping and insert lap time?
Well, it's not one in qualifying, so you don't really want to crash out. But it can be one in qualifying if it's a track like Monaco. See, on your qualifying laps, you really want to push the limits. Just go for it. And if you don't want to crash out, if you want to be conservative, that's okay. But that's always not going to give you that great position that you can have that can win the race. Right, let's see what Mace does.
Absolutely.
Alright, so starting to fly like now. Short run up to turn 1. One of the shortest runs I think on the calendar. Flat out through turn 1. Turn 2. Keeping it flat. Down to 4 for third. You pick one. Now you want to try and hug that inside, which Mace does not do successfully. Now shifting up down against. And a flat out left. You can touch the curb on the outside if you want, but not necessary. Yeah, you can touch. You can take that curb on the outside. Mace chooses not to. It doesn't hit that inside curb. Around left field now. Now you wanna keep it tight to the inside. Give yourself a good run out of the corner. Give yourself a good, nice run all the way to Cops. It's quite easy to track extend here, but you want to go as fast as possible, completely flat if possible. Now here, this is where it takes all your balls to take. It's quick left, quick right, quick left, and then another right onto the hanger straight. This is where you want all your overtakes done in the race. Another easy place to run wide here at Stowe, and it can gain you loads of time because the game does allow it, which is great. One by Codemasters. down to third. Up the inside curb. It's okay to clip that grass there, but it can spin you off if you are running no traction. And run up to the line. 29.1.
Not bad
Maze
going.
Humbug will be the next to set a lap.
We've also got Humbug and Fletcher out on track at the moment. Looks like Fletcher is on a lap, literally coming down into stay. Be interesting to see where he goes. Also races in oh, he's gone wide on the XL stay. That might compromise his timing or validate his lap time. Let's hope it doesn't cost him too much. Comes over the line now, and it's a 1:27.1. Well, that's good driving. Luckily, the XL stay didn't compromise his lap time too much. But looks like it's game on.
Gonna take some guts to beat that lap.
Yes. Let's see
Oh,
where.
starting his lap, I think now.
It's
Only
based
wants
on.
not to set a lap right now.
Be interesting to see where it all goes. Most of the drivers are all going out onto track, apart from Vader and Plasto, who remain in the pits.
Fletcher runs wide at Luffield. I'm not sure if he's on another lap. He's got enough fuel to do so, so he's probably on another one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he can pull a better of a timing.
26 is possible around here if you hook up that lap.
Yes, that includes like keeping it like perfect entry, perfect exit, and timing your traction completely correct.
Right, so I think Squeeze is going to be the next one to finish his lap.
Squeezy.
Yep, third gear. Huggy knows he can curbs much more than Maze could. Loses a bit of back end there.
He goes out into P5.
Humbug goes into the pit, so he won't be saying one.
Oh, Eddie decided to retire on good measure. On the exit of 10-1. Oh, obviously Humbug's retired. Obviously Fletcher Boy thinks he's done enough and retires.
That is a real question though.
Poe goes P4. Ahead of Lambo.
think
But Lambo
watch
should
Siege
be...
to the end.
Whereabouts is Lambo? Lambo's going through maggots and begots now.
Siege about to come across the line around the final corner. Second, 27.3, still 2 minutes off.
It's close, but
Oh,
that'll be
Lambo
interesting.
retired. He
Oh
validated, I
no!
think. Validated through Max.
So
to
that'd be
Racing Champion.
Lambo set in P5. Alan Kay's also
I think-
retired.
Unless Spike can pull off a worldie of a lap, I think it's gonna be
Bike's
Fletcher.
now on the hanger straight at the moment. In P3 as it stands. Come through into the other flag areas.
Wow, that was close on the exit.
Yeah, it was indeed very, very close. Come through the last two corners through Club Bell. Ollie P's retired as we're watching Spike come around the last corner. See where he goes, and Spike.
It's not going to be pole.
No, it's not pole, it still
He
remains
improves, but doesn't
P3.
gain a position.
That was crazy.
P6.
P crazy in
Fletcher
P6.
boy on pole.
Fletcher is in pole. That's half the stint done. Let's see where it all stands. So at the moment, so P1 we've got Fletcher Boys, P2 we've got CG, P3 Spike, Poe in 4th, Lambo 5th, Crazy in 6th, Squeezy 7th, Humbug 8th, Kieran in 9th, Alan in 10th, Bays in 11th, Ollie P in 12th, Vader 13th, Plaster 14th, and starting from last.
People in the worst and best positions right now. Alan Kay in one of the worst positions to be in. He won't have complete fresh tyres, and is in the lowest position to not have fresh tyres. Maze in the best position to have fresh tyres, so he'll be in a good position to start, and so will Fletcher.
Yeah.
Highest person without fresh tyres.
So we are going to be heading to a race followed by a formation lap, if I believe correctly. If I believe they do it in this one.
Yeah, they do.
They do, so happy days. So we go run through all the drivers, hopefully see as much as possible, see what tyres they'll be starting on. It'll be interesting to see what the guys at the back, what tyres they select. Because you can get away with a one stop. But it depends on what tyre strategies you're starting on. But those for supers. Come.
According to my friend, it's possible to do 18 laps on the softs. That's quite a lot.
That is quite a lot. So, we'll go around on the formation lap. We'll go off to a reasonable start. With Fletcher Boy in P1, C2 Spike third. So obviously everyone in the top 10 starting on the tyres they started qualified on, so they all started on like super softs. Now the interesting one here, Blizzard, is P11 on Maze, starting on the mediums.
Ooh. Oh, he'll have bare tyre wear by the end.
Yeah.
Or by the time he will have the better tyre wear and the quick tyres. Not sure if his cap will be small enough to others. Let's see though. Anything can happen.
Indeed. So yeah, so it'd be interesting, see how far Maze gets on. All he's got to do is just literally keeps out of trouble because have those tyres. And then
It's
he'll
interesting
be...
to look at what fuel people are on.
Yes.
Fletcher Boy almost with 4. Spike with, Siege with 3. Spike with 2.5. Lampo with 1.8. Apparently he's in max mode. That's okay, same as Lambo.
But
Crazy Legs almost 5 extra laps.
Ooh, they're all got to try and literally run like in rich mix, try and get extend the gap as possible to get a good decent pit stop. Ollie P and Vade Zippel and Plaster makes up the soft runners, which opens up the two strategies. So as we see, they're all literally like down on the hanger straight, slowly all bunched up, and hopefully should be all lights out, ready to go very soon.
With exactly 6 laps of fuel.
Ooh, so Alan looks like he might be a bit punchy. It looks
Plaster with almost 7.
It'll be all interesting. So wait, as a no-goal coming out towards the grid slots, we're all pretty much set
through each other
for the British Grand Prix.
Get ready for this.
This will be a cracker.
Plaster lines up in the lowest spot.
Indeed. Right, and we're just waiting for the lights to pair up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights out, and away we go. And Fletcher gets off to a decent start.
Ferrari gets quite a bad start at the end.
Oh no, you don't try to score. And Fletcher gets 3-10-1, nice and fun.
Sauber tries to go down the inside. Humbug.
Literally going down into 10-3 now. Oh, there's this car running off wide. Obviously, Spike's making up into P2. Spike got off to a decent start there, and obviously Ollie P literally moved up to 11th.
Making moves on Siege.
Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, there's a car off ride. There's a car off ride at the back. Who is that? Is that Alan K in the Ferrari by any chance? Yes, it was Alan K.
This will be good.
Oh, Alan K literally went off ride on the start of Wellington Straight.
Spike takes the lead.
Spike takes the lead. Oh, I missed that.
Inside.
Oh, nicely done. Good job in there. So obviously still under pressure from Fletcher Boy though. He's not giving up. Coming through. He's making his beggars. Oh, this will be
forced on the grass.
Oh, they will be careful. Anything can happen from lap 1 onwards. It's not done. The race is not run on the first lap. So Spike got off to a good start that he wanted. Obviously still in pursuit with Fletcher Boy. The amount of cars literally still quite clustered together. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. Oh, and then we've got Ollie P. Literally just overtake on Maze. Down the home straight. Oh, we've got Plaster and Vader Zippo. Obviously Plaster just makes it down just before club. Oh, Vader's trying to go again up the outside. But I've not thought of it. So Plaster is in P12.
And all of that squeeze, he made a move on the inside of the last corner.
Nicely done.
That's a very interesting spot to make a move.
Indeed. And we've got Humbug trying to go. Oh,
Crazy's round.
Go crazy. Oh, Crazy's finally trying to literally go down the inside. Oh, and it's sent it right at the back. That ain't going to do his tyre wear any good. Be literally grass. Right. Hopefully he just keeps his head down and try and get back up as much as possible. But that ain't going to do his race any good there, Blizzard.
Nope, that'll have shot his tyres as well.
Right, so let's go track down on the battles at the moment. Looks like we got like
Spike, 1.5 seconds ahead after lap 1.
that. That is impressive.
Fletcher
Spike
Lloyd.
is on the charge. Spike is on the charge. So for P3 onwards, looks like we've got quite a bit of a cluster of a train here. CG onwards, downwards, as everyone else is a bit close.
Alan Kay's close to Vader. Alan Kay's gonna go for it. Max Bexton Chapel. Oh, backs out. Vader would have. Oh, Vader.
Oh,
Vader got baited to that one. Oh, he hits crazy.
oh no.
Goes from worse to worse for crazy.
That's not good.
Vader got right away karma for hitting crazy right there.
Oh,
Almost 10 seconds behind by this point.
that's not good. That's not good. Looks like Stewart's might be looking into that one. Spike setting the fastest lap with a 1:31.1. Definitely showing the charge. Oh, crazy has retired.
That manual one.
That is just
It's-
literally
Down.
down.
Marcus Ericsson did it.
Yeah. Right on the exit of Stowe.
This is race over.
Oh, that is a shame for
I can
Crazy.
imagine the Stewarts being busy after that one.
Yes, I can probably see them being quite busy. There's questions like what's going on.
Siege under pressure from both Hasses. I'm surprised there has not been team orders yet. They're actually defending from his teammate.
Yeah, so two houses versus a Mercedes for P3. This is look very interesting.
Back of Humbug. Oh, Lambo's right on the back now, around the outside. Cops. Got to back out of this one surely. Yeah, he does. Smart move from Lambo.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to go like side by side through that. You know, going into Maggots and Beckett's. Obviously,
Yes, this is a close. Lambo got a much better run than Poe.
thing is, I don't think it'll be team orders too much at the start of the race. It pretty much look like they're trying to battle in itself. But Lambo looks like he's quicker than Poe.
Championship leader versus teammate.
Yes.
Or championship leader. Lambo has probably got a big enough gap in the championship at this point that he can just sit back behind his teammate. Let his teammate get the work done with Siege and then just follow through.
Absolutely.
What he's doing right now.
Absolutely. But the thing is, you don't want to be following your car ahead too much. It does damage your tyres. Hot air does make it.
Right, let's
Less
see
grip.
does anyone have damage so far. Doesn't look like anyone has got damage.
Obviously at the moment, Squeezy is on the back of Humbug here, going down the Wellington Straight. Is he going to look down the inside? Better thought of it.
Too far back for that one.
But if he gets a good line through here, he might try and exit off the field, keeping a nice tight line in there.
The dirty air affects him too much on the exit.
Indeed.
I'll tell you what, Lambo is not keeping on with Poe very well compared to Poe's Siege.
Yeah. There's the dirty air. More you get close, less aero you have, and the more wear it affects on your front tyres.
That might have been
Squeezy. Squeezy's
there.
right on the
Oh.
back of Humbug here. Right on the back, literally going into
This would be
Hanger
a
Straight.
move.
Now, where's he going to go? Is he going down the left? Obviously, Humbug's defending the
Has to go
right.
down the left,
Now,
there's
is he
no
going to do a
space on
Nigel
the
Mansell?
inside.
Is he going to do Nigel Mansell? Hang around the outside. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, we've got yellow flags in
There's a
sector 2,
left.
sector 3. Oh, they're still side by side. Ooh, nice.
Contact.
Got a bit of contact. Obviously, Humbug still holds on for
He's
Lau.
clearing as
Squeezy.
well.
Oh, no, there's
What?
contact. Oh, no,
Oh.
there goes Squeezy. There goes Squeezy. That was unnecessary and looks like heavy wing damage there as well. He'll be into the pits on that one, but
Both Toro Rossos crashing in that lap. Plaster went off as well.
oh no. Fast-
Poe and Siege.
Faster's
Now
going
Lambo
into the
and Poe.
pits.
Lambo and Poe.
Lambo and Poe.
That's a shocking camera.
There we go. Looks like they're going to let each other go. The two Hasses, oh, just a little minor contact there.
Contact.
Little minor contact, but they just get away with it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
lovely
good move
switchback.
from
That's a lovely
Lambo.
switchback now. Can he make it stick? Oh, the lovely exit there.
Great
And
racing
looks like-
from Haas.
Good respect from the two house drivers there, not to take each other out, because that could have easily happened. Oh, Poe's still not
Poe-
giving
I
up.
tell
He's
you
not
what,
giving up.
That was incredible if Poe managed to do that.
Yes, would have been nice if he pulled it off, but he just went a bit wide. So
Right,
now,
now Kieran on Humbug.
give it on
After that
Humbug.
battling of Humbug and Squeezy, Kieran's right on the back. And so is
Indeed.
Ollie.
Oh, Alan K
Oh,
is
soft
just over.
tyres.
Alan just overtook Squeezy. up into P10 into the points. So obviously now Humbug and Kieran. Obviously, any chance of a move? No, Kieran's just hang around with the back. Now we're heading down to towards club. Any chance of a
Good
move
luck
down
for
there?
Kieran. No. Ollie really got on the brakes, but then just falls behind on traction.
Yeah.
Just regarding that Squeezy and Humbug incident, that has to be a racing incident in my opinion. Squeezy hit the inside curb and just couldn't do anything.
Well,
Chucks him out wide into Humbug.
we'll have them opinions on it. See what happens, but it's up to the stewards at the end of the day. Squeezy is into the pits, change the front wing. Well, what tyres he goes on? He is going on for a set of softs. So it'd be interesting if we can get through the rest there. And
Plaster's crashed.
it's plaster crash.
It's not
Oh
just
no! Oh no!
That's cops.
That is indeed. That is at cops. That is indeed at cops. Oh, that is a pity there for plaster.
The corners just looks
Oh,
so
Pose and Squeezy.
tight.
Pose and Squeezy going into cops. They're going to overtake, but they shouldn't do because it's yellow flags. No, CG is literally on the charge to get past Poe. Looks like Poe is a little bit struggling now on grip.
You always have a way around a lap ago.
Oh, I know. You can see what he does. He's a little bit too far back.
Kieran closer to Humbug than just to Poe.
Okie dokie, still watching it, see what's going on. Is he going down the inside? No, Kieran thought of it. Better off of it.
I've been standard down that straight. Don't see the point of.
Oh, no, Kieran is going to try and do the undercut. Kieran's going to do the undercut.
To the mediums, this has got to be if he's one stopping.
Oh, this will be interesting, see where it goes off. See if this also triggers the front guys to come into the pits as well.
Will it be a domino effect or will everyone just go for the softs?
It will be interesting. You can do softs, but it might be a bit close on the end.
So Kieran
is going on softs. Kieran is going on softs, so this will be interesting to keep an eye on his lap time.
Or actually, if I can just go on to... Okay, I can't. I'm not sure, but Invader's going to have Kieran. Squeezy's not going to have Kieran, but as long as Invader gets far enough ahead of Kieran, Invader gets penalty by that point. If Kieran has a big enough gap, you have enough fresh air to push.
Yeah. Right, as well as it stands, in P1, we have got Spike, along with Fletcher Boy in P2, Lambo in P3, Poe in 4th, CG not far behind in 5th, Humbug in 6th, Ollie is in P7, Maze is in P8, Allen's in P9, Invader's in P10, Kieran is in P11, Japan 1 he's just made a pit stop, and Squeezy 11 is in P12. Obviously the 2 retirements so far is Plaster and Crazy. We'll see the winners.
Fletcher Boy into the pits.
Oh, that would be interesting. The winners.
This could probably trigger everyone in the front.
Indeed. The winners and losers from the start. Ollie moved up in 5 places. The bigger loser, I believe, is Squeezy.
Down 5.
Down on
now
5.
Fletcher down 6. Probably be 7 by the time.
So Fletcher is going on a set of mediums.
Fletcher's going to be close to Alan K at least. This could be a really good call though if Invader doesn't pass him, which he won't. He's only coming around the front section now, and Alan K's miles ahead by this point. This is a good call from Fletcher. He has enough clear air.
Indeed. Hopefully he gets his tyres up and going. He's got clear air. Hopefully he'll be another one to watch as well.
And by the time Fletcher gets near Alan K's going to have to pit because Alan K is on the supers.
Indeed. We'll keep an eye on that when that ventures up. Now they're riding on with Ollie, chasing down Humbug for P5. Humbug on the super softs, yet to start, and obviously Ollie P on those soft tyres. By this time now, obviously the softs should be coming into that nice window of optimal grip and everything, whilst the super softs are starting just to probably give way a little. But Ollie is slowly closing in on him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if this is the greatest call from Kieran. He's on softs as well. Kieran might have to stop here.
Well,
but he's catching up to Invader really quickly.
That'll be interesting. Obviously, just currently watching the Ollie P Humbug. Ollie's getting there, literally getting closer and closer. See what he can do. If he gets a good couple of lines through here, he might have a go down into turn 3.
Kieran's also now within a second of the radar.
Yeah, just watching the lap times, I can see Kieran literally gaining quite quickly. Ollie's still getting closer to Hamburg.
Kieran's right on the back of Vader now. If Kieran wants to keep as much time as
Oh, we're
possible,
just watching it
not
now.
lose as much.
Is it going down to moving
he's
to
got
turn
to do
1?
it.
No, he's being cautious. See if he can going into turn 3. Locks up a little bit.
It has to be a move down the Wellington straight. He
Yeah.
can't cost himself too much time here.
No. Oh, he's going to go for it just even before. No. Oh, just attracts him to the giveaway. But no, surely he's got to literally pull the move now. He goes down the inside on the Wellington straight, heading down into Brooklyn's. Is he going to get it done by then? Yes, it does. Kieran now up to
Vader
P10.
can't defend much to that one.
No. New fresher tyres versus worn tyres. Now Kieran's on his hot pursuit for Fletcher. Closest battle on the track so far is pretty much Ollie and Hamburg. Ollie's still in full pursuit. Literally trying to put off Hamburg. Spike on the other hand.
None of the top 4 have pitted yet.
Nope. Spike's still going out strong in P10. 4.6 seconds to Lambo. Pretty much controlling his race. Literally going by controlling his tyres and fuel. But it'll be
line down the middle of Spike's tyres though. Those tyres are going to die soon.
Yes.
Same as Lambo's, Anpo's, and Siege, and Tombuk.
Indeed.
Ollie's look better though. Ollie's won't run out soon.
You can probably get what, like 15, 16, maybe out of softs, or even longer.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And Tombuk makes a mistake. Ollie's going to go down the inside.
Oh, good timing, good timing. Going on to the old start finishing straight. Now this is going to be interesting. Can they get it done by cops? Or no, I think Ollie's going to slot back in.
Back out of that one. Very dangerous if he kept his nose in.
Indeed. Oh, but Ollie's right on the back of him now though. Looks like Hamburg's tyres are now literally starting to give up. But looking at it, you can see a massive lines down on the front there, literally graining. Oh, Fletcher boys just overtook Alan Kay for P8 just before cops. Ollie is now going to go for the move down the inside. Is he kind of hanging on? Hamburg is hanging. He's still going. And Ollie does it.
A lot of room. This is a bit more clean than normally what I would leave.
Ollie done the move, and now Hamburg's in the pits. Obviously, Poe and Siege are also in the pits as well.
They'll be going on softs. All of these people are pitting softs. Definitely stretched out their tyres to do that.
Well, we'll see. Obviously,
going to be a big ask for Kieran though. Those tyres, you're going to have to conserve them for the entire time. Bit of a track extent from Kieran there.
Ooh.
Just be counting how many.
So Poe and Siege are literally going on softs. Hamburg's is literally going softs as well. Now this is all triggered off. This will help out anyone who's pitted early, trying to do the undercut before. So yeah, this will be interesting. Half the field going on to set of softs, and only a few literally on mediums.
Spike and Lambo gonna have to pit this lap.
They'll have to.
They'll probably get undercutted at this point. And okay, coming up pits now.
Obviously, Ollie's in P3 on set of softs, only literally 8.7 seconds behind Lambo. And he is gaining a bit on time to Lambo.
Poe 33 seconds of Spike. So if you... it's 4 seconds, basically 5. Poe is 28 seconds off.
The race leader is now in the pits, followed by Lambo. Now,
this will be an interesting one.
This will be the battle of the pit crews on this one.
I'd imagine Spike will come out ahead of Poe and Fletcher.
But
not Fletcher actually. This is the longest pit on the calendar, and some tracks I know are 27 seconds long already.
Indeed.
So we're right next to each other there.
Right close.
Where's Maze? Maze around the final corner. Fletcher around the final corner.
So Spike and Lambo are going for sauce. Ollie takes P1. Now Maze is also going up to P2. Fletcher is also up to P3.
Everyone
Obviously,
who's pitted, it is Fletcher with provisional lead.
indeed. So Spike's got a little bit of ground to do. Obviously,
And
Poe's overtook
has
Lambo.
undercut Lambo.
Oh, now this will be interesting. Oh, now, looks like it's game on for the Haas boys. And we've got a V for Invader, Zipper and Humbug. Oh, literally a bit close there, guys. Oh god, oh no, and Squeezy's out. Squeezy is out.
Where's that?
And that's in sector 1. I'm presuming off turn 2.
That's after the quick lift.
Yes.
Just go straight
Oh,
on.
that is a shame. That's the same for Squeezy.
Looks like an intentional retirement to me.
Yep. Now, the Haas boys. The Haas
Could have
boys
at least
now.
got a point in this race.
Indeed. Haas boys now are literally again round 2 of dueling. Now obviously Lambo's on the fresher tyres. And obviously Poe's been out of them.
Slipstream has gone now.
Yes. Now obviously Lambo did make a move once on Poe before. Now does Poe let Lambo back through, or they're just going to continue battling? But if they do that, it invites Kieran into the fray as well to have a go with them.
Right.
Poe's done a 1:31.0, so
And that was Kieran, wasn't he, going fastest?
Poe was fastest by a split second. Oh, Fletcher boy, P2 just overtook Maze just before turn 4.
Siege, eight tenths quicker than Poe's faster than that, by the way. I just think someone beat that.
Let's Poe. Poe is at the obviously Poe's still being pursued. CG is closing in on Kieran slowly. Invader Zippo is in
that far behind Fletcher.
Invader Zippo is in the pits for another set of mediums.
Well, the race has kind of leveled itself out now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to sort itself out. Obviously, Spike now is on charge to overtake Maze for P3, and it looks like it's going to happen down the hangar straight. The question is, Spike is going down in the inside. Obviously, fresher tyres, there should be no problems. Nicely done into Stowe for P3, which will be a net P2 once Ollie pits. Maze is doing alright though, he's still hanging in there on those mediums. Obviously still got plenty of life in them, probably get about another 6 more laps out of them. But he is also being chased by 2 Haas boys behind him.
Oh, Maze. Oh, wide at that corner.
Yeah.
And Squeezy catching up to Maze as well.
Yeah, they're catching up quite
This
quickly.
can really help Spike.
Breathe of fresh air there.
I'll leave the next couple of minutes to you then, Steph.
No worries. Currently on track, monitoring the battle for P4. Obviously, the 2 Haas boys chasing down the Mercedes and Maze. Obviously, looking very close at the moment. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Obviously, Poe is literally on the back of Maze, going through Macca's and Begets. Now going into Chapel. Poe's still looking a bit dicey, see if he can try and make a move. But he's going to wait down to the hang straight. And he's got DRS. Now this hopefully should be an easy breeze pass down here. Going down the inside. And Poe done it into Stowe for P4. Now Maze has got to start considering thinking of his tyres. But obviously the people behind him are half pitted, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Spike going fastest with a 1:29.8. Literally right behind Fletcher Boy. Spike is behind Fletcher Boy and literally rapidly chasing him. Obviously Fletcher Boy pitted much earlier than Spike, but on the harder compounds of tyres. Now, looks like it's going to be interesting. Going down the Wellington straight now. Is Spike going to pull the move down here, or is he going to wait? Oh, Was that Fletcher boy gone off wide? Or is he no, it's just no, he decided to go off on the inside, just trying to break the slipstream. Coming around the fields. Now onto the old start finishing straight. Obviously, soft tires have a bit more advantage than the mediums, not by much in terms of grip, but
This is for provisional P1.
this, yes, indeed, this is for net P1.
And if this battle carries on, it'll be a three-way battle for P1.
Indeed, although Spike just went a little bit wide there with the back wheel on the grass.
Poe almost spun, tell you what.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Much time now, but it's just gaining down
Oh, I'm just currently switching to Sweetie and Kieran down the hang straight. Down the inside, nicely done, nicely done. Siege is now. Oh, Lambo is off. What happened to Lambo?
As we was watching that battle, I just see a house just go past.
Oh,
Mage
that
pits
is
as well,
unfortunate.
same as
That's going to literally take him a while now to get back up. Luckily, still literally 10 more laps in there to go. Well, 11
How
if you
far
include.
behind is he from Siege? 2.5 seconds behind Siege. I have to watch that gap.
Indeed.
Whether it goes down or up. Lambo, I don't know what Lambo must have done.
Oh, Maze and Kieran and Maze are in the pits again.
This is May's first pit stop.
Yeah, Maze's first pit stop, but it's Kieran's his second.
I
Now,
don't think those softs wouldn't last that long.
is there something we missed for Kieran? Because that's unusual for doing the pit, because he was running quite good up there, unless, like, you think his tyre wear ain't going to do any justice.
I didn't think they would last that long. I did say that earlier.
Now we're switching on to Spike and Fletcher boy. Going through Marcus and Beckett's into Chapel. Now, looks like they're going to try to do it again down the hang straight. And this looks very close. Now this is for net P1. Where's Spike going to go? He's going to go hang around the outside. Is he going to try to do it? Oh, he's pulled it off. He's done a Mansell. He has done a Mansell. Nice one there for P1, net P1 for Spike there. And as we were talking about it, Ollie is in the pits making his first and only stop. Now, he's got a probably, it'd probably be interesting. He'd probably be going on to a set of super softs.
I think he'll come out just ahead of Alan Kay.
Yeah, a set of super softs there, and obviously Ollie decided to come out for the garage instead of leaving the box.
Because Codemasters have a lot of logic like that, you know.
Oh yes. Humbug, it's just literally just got ahead, so obviously Ollie
come out with good fresh air.
But he is on the fastest set of tyres, so now it would be interesting and keep an eye on his lap times to Humbug.
As long as Fletcher boy keeps his pace up and keeps with Spike, Spike's tyres will wear off later and he can do quite well, I reckon, with this.
So as we go for like lap 17, we got a Spike in P1 with Fletcher boy right behind him in P2. Poe is in P3, Siege is in P4, Lambo's in P5, P6 is Humbug, P7 is Ollie, Alan K in P8, along with Bays in P9, Kieran in P10, and Invader Sippo in P11. I've been down a little bit, but the nearest battle we've got going on is Maze and Alan K. Obviously, Kieran is not very far behind this lot either, so this is a pretty much effective battle coming up for 8th place.
Probably not going to actually be looking out for things right now, because I have seen Fletcher boy running wide quite a bit recently.
That would be the way to do his tyres any good. But no, just currently watching the battle there for P8, obviously on board with Maze, staring at the back of the diffuser of Alan K. Alan had a little bit of a twitching moment in the lines through Clavenville. Kieran's just literally just like there hanging back, just watching this battle unfold. Not like the greatest camera angle I've got here at the moment. Oh, Maze is going down the inside of Alan. Oh, nicely done. Maze is out of his P8. Now, Kieran is
If
actually
Kieran's
gaining.
daring, he could make this move.
Yes. But I think he's going to hang on for a minute and wait until after this section. Looks like Alan is slowly starting to have a little bit issues with tyres, or it could be just a case of just gone off the line somewhere, got up the marbles. But like, look at Maze. Maze is like pulling away. He's already literally brought up 7 tenths on Alan. Kieran is now
If you're
literally.
watching the stream, Fletcher, you can't get away from me. I'm always watching.
Oh, Alan is literally struggling through Maggots and Beckers and Chapel. Now this is open Kieran to literally have a go in on the bite of the cherry down the hang straight. Is he going to hang in there? Ooh, it's going to be close,
Down your
boys.
side.
Ooh, close. There's a little bit of contact. But
Good move.
oh, good move there though. Good move there from
Clean and
Kieran.
fair. I'm liking
Kieran.
that Williams.
Yes, your favourite car. Favourite car there, ain't it?
I'm moving to Haas next season.
Oh, well, for the TTL, will you? Yeah, that'd be interesting. I won't tell you what team I'm moving to next year then. But, slowly.
Yeah, definitely. I
Kieran's
have
now
to
on the
say,
charge.
Kieran's only going to get 8th right now unless Ollie has those penalties.
Indeed.
It's going to be hard to get 19 seconds.
Anything can happen, mate. Anything can happen. It generally does in Formula 1. But Kieran's now literally staring on the back of Maze.
Fletcher boy, doing what I thought he might be able to do. Keeping up with Spike right now.
Now
He's
it's
not dropping off as much as you would expect on those mediums.
I'm just going to switch back to Kieran and Maze on this one, because they look like they are pretty close. Lining up the moves down the old famous hanging straight. Seeing quite a lot of rate taken down here today. Now the DRS is open. Kieran is literally lining up Maze. Is he going to go down the inside? He's going for it.
Oh.
Kieran is going for it. Ooh, half-hearted. Is it hanging around? Hanging around the outside. Good racing there from these two guys here. Now is Kieran going to hang around on the outside, which will then come effective inside for the next corner.
Yeah.
Oh, Maze is still hanging on. Oh no,
Oh.
Maze hangs on to it. Great respect there. Great respect for driving there for them two guys.
Kieran could have had that, but one costly mistake touching
Indeed.
that grass.
Fletcher boys now slowly eking back in to Spike. Obviously the mediums are starting to come back into
This is where the
life.
dirty air will affect Fletcher right now.
Yes.
He just loses time with that dirty air. It's going to be very hard for that dirty air on those corners if you're going to try and make a move.
Ollie P on
Ollie
Humbug.
around the back Humbug again.
Another round.
It's happening early in the race. Familiar scenes.
Indeed, deja vu, it sounds alike. But Ollie is on the super soft tyres, so a bit more advantage in grip. Let's see what he does. Going down into Stowe, is he going to make a move? Nope, just hangs back. Waits for an opportunity. As we speak, watching that battle, Kieran has overtook Maze. Just before like Magnus and Beckett's. Obviously Alan Kay is still hanging around there, literally. This battle ain't gonna end just yet, but obviously Kieran's trying now literally break away from Maze and Alan.
Where's Kieran? Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kieran's in P8. Kieran is in P8.
I was on board with Ollie. I meant to say Alan Kay. I thought I was on board with Kieran.
Just coming back on board, watching Ollie and Humbug. This is going to go to the end of the race for these two battling at the moment. Obviously Ollie's getting close, but just can't find a way past this time around at the moment.
Always need to remember those penalties.
Yeah, yes, penalties become very costly at the end. We'll see who's like gained any penalties and see how many hearts are broken. Fletcher boy is gaining back again on Spike.
Yeah, slow corners is where Fletcher should be keeping time. Just through the quick corners where he won't be able to.
Indeed, Silverstone is like an aero-based track with like medium to fast corners with some slow corners in between. So the certain setups like is very vital, depending on the aeros and everything else. But Fletcher does look a little bit closer than last time felt, not by much. Now, is he going to go down the inside? Nope, he's just going to literally hang on and just literally watch Spike's lines.
Lambo is leading the championship, correct?
Lambo is
second. Siege
the
second.
second, yeah.
114 for Siege. 140 for Lambo, so Lambo with 10 points, 150 for Lambo, and Siege only have 12, so 2 points we gained for Siege right now.
Small gains can lead to the quite be decisive at the end. More you gain on your rivals. Slow tight end to the end of the race. Obviously, Fletcher boy still literally trying to go but get Spike. Oh, here we go, switching back onto Humbug and Ollie. Ollie's now looking more closer. Now, is he going to do the move again? Hopefully keeping in his slipstream. Getting closer and closer and closer, but he's not getting nowhere along the side.
I've got the Gort glitch of Alan K of the
Tires.
revving of the engine.
Oh no. Oh, Ollie's going down the outside, which comes the inside on Humbug.
Oh,
a little bit of contact, and Ollie just gets through.
Oh
no!
What?
Little bit of contact there. What happened there? Ollie literally went too early and clipped.
There's even more.
Now, is Ollie going to let him through, or is the stewards are going to literally question it?
Second time that's happened with Humbug around that corner.
Indeed.
2 people have hit that curb and it's ruined one person's race because he's retired, and it's also hurt Humbug's.
Indeed.
But he's 20 seconds ahead, so it shouldn't really affect him. Lucky for Humbug on that one.
Very, very lucky, but there was a bit of debris off their wings there.
Right, who's at the last corner? Vader Zippo's close to it. Fletcher boy gets a penalty.
This could be decisive. This could be decisive.
I do believe Spike has only 1 penalty, so that could even it out right now.
Yeah. Oh, Fletcher's gone wide again. That. He's gone wide again. Oh, Spike's went a little bit compromised line. Fletcher's now slowly getting back up on him.
Oh, Fletcher's got a better line.
He is looking much closer.
Spike is minus 0.3.
Oh.
Fletcher's plus 0.4.
Oh, Fletcher's going down the inside, turn 3. Light contact. Ooh, luckily. They're going back to the other side again, a little bit of contact.
Spike went off the track, but he was ahead in the first place. No position was needed to give back.
Oh, this is going literally right down to the wire.
That was Fletcher's first attempt at the overtake. He has 3 more laps.
Indeed.
To have more attempts. And there's only 3 real overtaking spots right now.
You can still find any parts of the track, you still find overtakes, but obviously certain ones, certain corners like Cops, not highly recommended corner spots. Oh, Fletcher, nicely held with the back end there. That could have gone into his.
That's some guts right there.
Yes.
Half lock, basically full lock at that point. Around the fastest, one of the fastest corners on the track. Right, let's just make sure Fletcher does not do it again. He does not.
Is that like a bit of rivalry there, is it, Blizzard? We've got the interleague race coming up soon as well, so I'm not sure.
Fletcher racing in that?
I'm not too sure. Be interesting if it is.
He's racing. He's racing in SFR, I think.
Yeah, Fletcher is in SFR. But no.
Will we be seeing that Stephanie car come out?
No, the safety car won't be coming out, mate, on that occasion. I'll probably be more likely joining the box with the fellow commentator of Kieran.
Ah.
Yeah, unfortunately I missed the timing to join in with the interleague race this time round, unfortunately. But I'll join the comms. It'll be interesting to
Am I
watch.
correct in saying it's TTL, SFR, TTFL, and TUF? Am I correct in saying that's the
It is
interleague?
indeed. That is indeed correct. Literally 5 drivers from each league, along with their reserves. So this will be like very
Poe
interesting.
picks himself up a 3-second penalty. Now, actually, Siege is really good on his penalties, and Poe has a stop go as well. Actually,
This will be
Poe's not
interesting.
served that. Siege, I think Siege will have the last podium spot right now.
Looks like we're now just going to be going into the final lap. So we're now.
It's going to be a do or dare move.
It is.
Now.
It is now literally do or dare for the lead. All guns blazing. It looks like Fletcher is going for it, like literally charging. But it depends on their tyre wears on them both.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
Right now, though, Fletcher has enough fuel to go rich to the end. Spike has to conserve.
Oh no, this will be interesting. Where is Spike going to save fuel? Preferably do it in
He was saving some down there. I'm surprised Fletcher's not going all out of his fuel right now.
I think he's waiting to the straight onwards.
This is going to have to be one of my moves in a minute.
The deal or die moves, you know, you fall off.
And they're all out of their. How can I call it? They're all out of their tokens, because if they get one more warning, they both get a penalty.
Indeed.
They're all out of their corner cutting
Right,
tokens.
so now, oh, Spike with a bit touch on the grass. Now Fletcher has
Spike
this last
can't
chance.
go and rich mix down the straight where Fletcher can.
Now is he going to go for it? Is Fletcher going to go for it? Ooh, getting close. He now needs to get
Really
this line. He's got now. Is he going to chuck it down the inside?
Do it there.
Is it going? Is it going?
Oh.
No. Oh, I thought not.
And that's
now
it. That's
we're going round.
Wins.
Spike is now coming round to win round 9.
4 tenths. That is close. Poe 6 seconds off. Siege should give him penalties, and he's out of fuel at the end.
Spike has won in P1, along with Fletcher Boy in second.
Lambo gets some penalties as well.
CG in third. Lambo comes into fourth. Poe in fifth. At the moment, Ollie is 19 seconds. Coming around the last corner now for P6, followed by Humbug, coming around the line for 7th. And get finished in P7. Then we've got Kieran going around the last couple of corners now for P8. And now we've got Kieran finishes in P8. Now we've got Mays coming in P9. Alan K just coming around now for P10.
Oh, Invader Zippo.
And Invader
36 seconds.
He's still hanging in there. He's you know, it's an unfortunate race, but he still kept going. You know, hoping for anything going on.
There's always a possibility of sneaking in that 1 point.
It
Which didn't
is.
pay off today. Patience is the key.
It is.
That's a lot of grass kicked up there.
Well, a little bit of mowing there, hopefully for next season. It's all good now. Invader Zippo is now coming around the last corner, finishing P11. Wow, and what a race. The reigning champion Spike finish ahead with Fletcher Boy in 4th attempts. Now for the old podium and champagne celebrations.
Let's see who we can get in today.
And there's your
Do
winner.
some interviews.
Indeed, we're going to do some interviews. Hopefully get the guys up there from the podiums and everyone else who wants to join. And there's your race winner, Spike, in P1 for Renault. With Fletcher
I had
Boy.
high expectations. He listened to me there.
A very good, interesting race there. Very good race from everyone today.
Both 16 seconds.
So Spike in P1 with Fletcher Boy in P2, Siege in P3, Lambo P4, Poe in P5, Ollie in P6, Humbug 7th, Kieran 8th, Adam 9th, Mazes in 10th, Vader 11th, Plaster in 12th, and obviously Max 7th, Crazy Legs in 14th. So who do you think is
your driver of the day to?
Oh, I'll give my driver of the day. I'll give it. Well, actually, we'll give it to Spike. Get off the start of P3 and literally had a good start. Literally no faults. Just literally kept on his own. Had a bit of pressure near the end, but he did well. Hold it out for Fletcher Boy.
I've got to give it to Ollie or Vader.
Good call. Good call.
Ollie's 12th to 6th. Very
That's
clean all the way through. And then Vader just... I don't know how he managed to keep going.
Indeed.
I can't that much patience. Right, so...
Alright, I'm gonna...
Kieran's still in the lobby.
I'll get Kieran in. It'll be interesting. I gotta see. See where's Lambo.
Watch this. It's this guy, yeah, but Mr. Bean's got a water look. There's one on the water look. Just watch. It doesn't do that, but watch. 3, 2, 1. And guess what? And
Yes, indeed.
what's gonna happen? Naked.
Hopefully try and see if I can get Fletcher Boy in, because obviously I don't have him as a friends list. Kieran. So just got a few people in, and the first people we're going to interview is Kieran. Kieran, how was your race, buddy?
I just didn't have a pace at all today. Just down there, qualified at P9. It validated my second lap qualifying, which was very annoying. And then, yeah, in the end, it was just a race around the back end of the points. I had a good battle with Maze though. Tried to go too wide through Maggots and Beckett's, but he backed out. It was very kind to me there. But other than that, I tried to make an ultimate strategy work. It just didn't pay off at all.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's always like the pain when you're trying to get like an alternate strategy to work, and it doesn't always pay off all the time. But you did pretty well though. Did she come back through? You had some good battles there, watching like Man and K and Maze there, good scraps there. So what's your look on for next race in Hungary?
I actually quite like Hungary, so I'm hoping for a better result than today. Anywhere in the sort of top 5, I'll be happy with that after today. So, yeah, trying to keep my head up after that race.
Very good. So what's your like highest position you would probably expect, or any places you're trying to aim as a target for Hungary?
I think top 5 would be great. Podium would be fantastic. But yeah, I just got to work on my setups a lot more, because today it backfired simply.
I know the feeling. So where you so obviously now coming into like the half race season, where do you think you're expected to go in the chance of like championship? Whereabouts do you think you're aiming for?
I want to get top 3. I'm not sure I can catch Lambo anymore. But yeah, I definitely want top 3. Try and hold off Crazy for a bit longer. See how long that lasts. So if I can get any sort of medal after this season, I'll be very happy with that.
Good man, good man. Well, let's hope your fingers crossed.
Question, Kieran.
Come.
Was you trying for the one stop when you pissed on those softs?
No, originally it was 2-stop. I pitted in because I realised that the super softs were just not working for me. I hated them. And then I was stuck behind someone, I can't remember who. so I thought try the undercut and everything. But yeah, as I said, I just tried the old.
strategy there, and it failed basically.
Fair enough, pit stop around there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Silverstone was a shorter pit lane than that, but then I forgot 37 miles an hour was so it killed me. Yeah.
There we go, going. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hungary will go well for you next time round.
Yeah,
job.
cheers, guys.
Good
I'll
job, mate.
I'll watch the stream back for sure.
Oh, no worries, mate. No worries. See how my expertise are done. Good job today, mate. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Take care, guys.
No, the next one we're going to go in for is Alan Kay. Alan,
Evening.
how's your race, buddy?
Well, it was an enjoyable race. Good battle with Myers and Kieran there coming to the end. Good drive. First race on without ABS on, so I think we done alright. Couple of lockups that ran me wide throughout the race, that was about it. So.
It's not too bad, not too bad. You know, it's always a learning curve, like, you know, taking yourself off and the specific aids you're using.
Yeah.
Not using enough of ABS. Good job for you there, mate. Good job. Now, obviously, next race is Hungary.
Next race is not one I'm looking forward to. Hungary's not one I'm track, so.
I thought you would.
Points finish.
Indeed.
Any points finish, we'll be happy with Hungary.
No, everyone knows like Hungary, you know, we do okay with. I ain't going to say too much, right? Because I'm not giving my secrets away. Yeah, I'll not give. Your
setup will be
nice one, yeah, nice one. Drop it. Yeah, why not? So with Hungary, so you looking for points in Hungary?
I'll try, but as realistic expectations, 10th, 9th, 1 or 2 points is all I can really expect out of Hungary. Move on to more sort of later end of the season and we can look for more points there.
Oh, dear. Fingers crossed for you, everybody. We hope Hungary will go okay for you. So with as we're coming now into like the halfway stage of the league, where do you see yourself in the Drivers' Championship?
I'm as top 10. I suppose I was 15 going into race 12 with Nations, and I'm at least 15th out on my own now after tonight, so as the season goes on, hopefully we can hit the top 10.
Good job, mate, good job. I'm sure you can do it. Just keep your head down. You do all good.
Thanks.
You're very welcome, mate. And hopefully, fingers crossed, next race will do really well for you.
Well, points would be nice.
Points, mate. Them add up to the end.
That's it.
Good man. So, thank you very much, Alan, for joining us.
Alright, see you later.
See you soon, mate. Take it easy. Now, for the next one will be our race runner, Spike. Spike, how you doing, bud?
Alright, guys.
You alright? Congratulations on your win there. Was a bit close on the end with Fletcher Boy. Tell us for your race.
Yeah, it was a really good race. Really enjoyed it. Got a great start. Took Cedar on the outside of turn 1 and then outbrake Fletcher because I was on the racing line, so I think it was a bit more grip, so I managed to outbrake him. And then sort of set him up on the next straight. Managed to have the car on the outside into is it Luffield? I can't remember which one it is. The hairpin before the old pit straight.
Yeah, Luffield. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had the car on the outside, which meant he had to give me some room. So there, at that point, I had the high ground, so I managed to get a good enough exit. Tyre was good. Gone for a completely different setup. I literally changed it as much as I pretty much could, really, because Silverstone's been a bit of a weaker track for me. I really enjoy the track, but I've always been not particularly fast, so it was quite nice to try out a new one that worked. So, and then tyre was good, so I went for the softs, and I was a little bit tentative into the pit lane. I lost probably a couple of seconds on the entry. Just didn't want to get a penalty.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and then obviously Fletcher pitted much earlier, so obviously he got an undercut on me, so I meant I had to repass him. At that point there was no slipstream, which made it interesting. I had to use a lot of fuel to get by. I think I was on minus 1 point something, 1.2 or something by the time I got past him. So as soon as I got past him, I went into lean mixture, and I had to just hold on really.
Yeah, because one point in the race, obviously watching towards the end of the race, Blizzard was like looking on your fuel loads between you and Fletcher, and obviously saw you with like under fueled, thinking like, oh, you could be in trouble. But
I wasn't underfueled. I did use quite a bit at the start, and then I used more obviously getting through the traffic with the softs, because that's, we've got to make it pay. But yeah, it made it interesting anyway. I managed to get good enough traction out of most of the important areas to keep hold him off. I did make a small mistake into club chicane on one lap, and that got him going up the inside into turn, whatever it was, turn 3, turn 2. But just about managed to hold him off.
Good job, good job. Good, congratulations on the win. With the next race coming up, round 10, Hungary. What do you think of your chances around there?
It depends on if I'm free, to be honest. That would be definitely the biggest thing. I don't mind Hungary. It's okay. It's a good track. But it's everyone else on it. Really, I've got a pace to see how it goes.
Indeed, especially now we're approaching like halfway through the season. As it lies, if I'm correct, you're lying in 8th in the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, I've missed quite a lot of races.
Yeah.
2 on the bounce is nice though.
Indeed. So where do you think you aim to finish at the end of the season?
I'm just going for race wins, to be honest.
Just going for wins.
I don't know how many races I'm going to be able to make. So just make appearances when I can and see if I can get the win.
No worries, mate. No worries. Like I said, congratulations on your win. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you make it to Hungary and see how you go from there. Hopefully, going for your race win.
Yes, yeah. I have a quick question for you. Were you watching the battle between myself and Fletcher?
Yes, it is. It's been on the stream.
Did you see the move round the outside at Stale? I thought that was quite a nice little move.
It was indeed. It was very nice, and literally
just blowing my trumpet a little bit there.
As you know.
I must say, Fletcher was more than, he gave me plenty of room, and it was a really good race, and he didn't try anything stupid at any point, which is also refreshing.
Indeed.
And it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Well, put it this way: when you did your move around the outside, I was saying you're done a Mansell, Spokes done a Mansell. But like it was a
similar situation in that I had fresher tyres than Fletcher at that point, and softer tyres. So.
Well, congratulations on your win today, mate. Well deserved and well worked.
Thank you.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see you at Hungary.
Thanks, guys.
No worries, mate. Take care. See you soon.
See you soon.
Right. I think that is everybody. Is Lambo not coming in? Do you know Blizzard?
I don't actually know. He was in earlier.
Yeah, literally try to see if I can try to see an invite. See if anyone else is about. See if I can get him in. If not, we'll just end the stream from there. Let's have a look. Don't think nobody else is gonna join. Right. So we'll see. Actually, see if we can try to get Crazy in, because I know he had a bad race and see what he says.
Hey, what?
Awesome. Oh, that's good. Right, let's see if we can get Crazy in. Literally see what happened to his race, because he had a bit of a pulse up.
Alan K, at the start, he did have quite a poor start. I saw him. He got leapfrogged quite a bit. 40,
do not know if Crazy's
He's still got
gonna
back up to where he started. Good driver, Alan.
Indeed. A good drive. Don't know if anyone else is going to join. Right. Pretty much on that note is going to be the end of the stream. Very good, interesting British Grand Prix. Great racing, great battles with everybody. Spike is your winner for today. Well deserved drive. Stand from P3. Got off to a good, decent start. Finished for 10th above Fletcher. Blizzard, it's been great commentating with you today. What's your best highlight of this race before we end the stream?
Probably got to be one of those rounding outside moves at Stowe.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I can't go wrong with that. That is a textbook brilliant move. Right, so the next race, everybody, is in Hungary next Friday, 8 o'clock. Hope you can join us there. For now, from myself, Steph, and from Blizzard, take care, see you soon, and we'll see you in Hungary.
And just hope that the real life Grand Prix is